We are back with the Screen Team on today's Talk, 930 KWOC. The show's being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. Stacy, I'll tell you what, Valentine's Day, get Doug a little something nice, a little bling for Doug.
Probably need to buy a money clip.
and
then find
you
something,
can have it engraved.
and then find something to put in it.
Yeah.
Because it'd be more like a coupon clip at our house.
That's awesome.
We also want to give props to Fearless Social, and you guys have a lot of products that people can check out. You got those whiskey ballers.
Oh, yeah, those are awesome. You can make all kinds of crazy ice balls and then have the slow melt in your glass of your favorite beverage.
You know what you did for me? You had like those cherry flavored ice balls, and I put it in like a Pepsi or something like that.
That's right. We did do a Pepsi.
We had like cherry Pepsi, man.
It was really good.
It was awesome. Good stuff. Poplar Bluff Drywall, interior and exterior finishing. Give them a call, 714-3127. Poplar Bluff Drywall, we rock. Our next film we're going to review is called The Maze Runner. This came out in September of 2014. And Sabrina, surprisingly, this movie is, in my opinion, actually pretty good. What'd you think?
I really liked it. I want to binge on it now because I want all of them all at once just so I can go through the whole thing because I'm completely enthralled with it. Mm-hmm. Of course, I haven't read any of the books, and I understand there's several out already, right?
Sure.
Stacey, you know about the books.
I don't know about the books, but I Googled this last night because I had no idea what it was about until I watched it. And this girl said, I made the mistake of Googling, and then I found out there's all these books, and now I got to wait like 2 to 3 or 4 years between them.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Well, I liked it, and it was an awesome new theory on the end of the world. I don't know how many people can come up with a new way to bring the world together in the midst of an apocalypse, but people keep dreaming up these crazy worlds that we're going to live in the future, and this one was really scary.
Yeah, you got the Hunger Games, the Divergent, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And this one's just right up there with it, and I can't wait to see the next one, and I'm intrigued enough that I might have to download the books.
So we have Thomas here. Thomas is our main character, and we start off with the film where he is
coming up out of a big old elevator.
Right, and he's in with all these other. This is like a Lord of the Rings meets Lost kind of thing.
It's
not
like
Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies, yeah.
Lord of the Flies meets Lost kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of thing. You've
no
got
memory. Shows up in this big field of grass and little huts and guys of all ages running around and telling them this is how we live.
Mainly young adults, right?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, teens, maybe 20-somethings.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So they live in this field, and everything is
The
okay.
glade.
Everything is okay, except there's no girls.
Right.
But there's like this maze.
Yeah, and they're surrounded by this ginormous wall, and one segment of the wall opens up every day at a certain time, and these two guys, because they're the maze runners, run the maze, and they start mapping it out, and they bring back the information, and hopefully don't get lost in there,
Right.
and hopefully get back before the doors close, because if you spend the night in the maze, you die.
That's no good.
No, that's not good, until
No.
Thomas comes along.
And Thomas, he's breaking the order of how things go around there,
And
right?
all
He's
because
shaking things up.
He
he's
is.
got flashes of memory or dreams or something. He doesn't know what they are. He doesn't understand why he's there. He doesn't understand where he's been all this time and how he got to be who he is. They have no memory of the past, but he starts having flashes. And then halfway through, a girl pops up out of the elevator, and then it all starts to come together while it is still a mystery. It's just it's a crazy, crazy concept, and there's so much adventure and so much unknown in this, and they do such a great job in this movie of keeping you on the edge of your seat waiting to see what they're going to throw at you next. The way they wrap up the movie, of course, leads us into knowing that there's another one coming, and it's just phase 2. That's all I can say.
So did you like it? I mean, obviously, what parts about the movie did you like?
I liked the characters.
Mm-hmm.
They were easy to like or dislike or even change your mind about. I really liked the maze. I wanted to go in it.
Of course you did.
Only problem is you can't run.
Nope.
Give it a year or two, and it may be the next ride.
Big
at
theme
Disney
park
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be a theme park. We need to have one, yes.
Stacy, did you enjoy the film?
I liked this movie.
Oh, Oh, she had me. I thought she was going to be like, nope.
Now, I'm not going to say like I fell in love with it or anything, but
Yeah.
it hooked me in, and it made me stop what I was doing and watch it. And as a matter of fact, I told Doug, I said, you have to watch this movie. I think you're going to like it. So I don't know. I don't know what it was about this particular movie, because this ain't my thing.
No, it's not your thing. There's not
Not
a
my
whole
thing at
no
all.
blowing up.
No, but it kind of, I don't know if it was the Grievers, which
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of sort of like Predator, Alien kind of
yeah
thing.
What are those little bot things that they put in little tunnels and make them walk around? They look like little mechanical
Yeah,
spiders.
I don't know what that, but I mean, those were pretty cool. And I think it was just the whole like, there was no backstory for anybody until you kind of had to, you get there and he didn't even remember his name for 2 days. So,
Sure, right.
You
feel like one of them.
Yeah.
Because you got nothing. You show up, and there you are.
And by the end of it, I was like, oh, this is a sequel I may have to go check out. So,
Chris?
I'm in, ladies. 3 for 3 on this movie. Maze Runner, I usually when a film comes out in September, that usually September and January are kind of like the months where, not a lot of good films come out. So I wasn't really expecting too much out of this film. And this I enjoyed watching it. Usually when we have films on, I'm, doing 10,000 different things, not really focusing on it. But I enjoyed
Candy
it.
Crush.
I don't play Candy Crush anymore. I can't get past level 200 or whatever it is, man.
hey, I was crocheting at the beginning, and
Yeah.
I was like all into it, and I had to stop because I couldn't count my crochet and keep up with that at the same time.
So we agree, it's not a multitasking movie.
That's true.
The beginning part is not. You kind of need to get into that, but eventually it gets to the part where, I mean, you don't want to read a book or, but if you got to balance your checkbook or something, I mean, you can do that. But
yeah. No cursing or anything like
there
that.
was
There's-
a couple of
Was there?
there was a couple of what you can hear on TV now.
Oh, okay.
Rated
So-
PG-13.
PG-13. Okay.
So-
Yeah.
So your teens and your preteen boys, depending on their maturity.
If you're letting them watch The Walking Dead, they can watch this.
True.
So
In my world, that's all ages. So
Yeah. Honey, should Luke be watching this?
you give him a toy.
It's The Maze Runner. You can find it on DVD, and the sequel is coming out September of this year. So
oh,
Yay.
you don't have to wait too
See,
long for
there's
the sequel.
the joy of not wanting to see this while it's at the theater, because now I only have to wait like 8 months
Right.
of a full year.
instead of a full year.
Yep.
I saved myself 4 months by not wanting to see it.
Coming up after the break, we're going to get back into the movie musical genre and review Into the Woods with Meryl Streep. That's coming your way next on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.